A school resource officer will now be in every single school in the Bartlesville campus. The school board just approved the funding for those new positions, and a local nonprofit is also making sure that all those officers have the right gear just in case there would ever be an active shooter situation on campus. News on 6's Kristen Weaver is live tonight with more on this community-wide effort. Kristen.
Well, Lori, a donor provided the money to pay for mass casualty kits for all 9 school resource officers, just in case something tragic were to happen. Bartlesville Police Captain Kevin Eichelberry says having only 3 school resource officers across their 9 schools has just not been enough.
Every student's important, and so every school site's important. So that's why the decision was made to add the additional 6 so that every school site would have an SRO.
The school board agreed and approved funding this week for 6 more officers, and now the hiring can begin.
The school, taking an incredible step forward, adding, I think, 6 new resource officers.
Kyle Poole with the Play for Burke Foundation had already donated money for 25 mass casualty kits to go to local firefighters and the 3 school resource officers. When the 6 new positions were added, he covered kits for them as well.
Being able to supply our schools with resources for our kids should something really unfortunate that you never hope happens does occur.
Kyle worked with John Beckloff, who founded Project Tribute Foundation, to get those kits to the right people. John started the nonprofit with the goal of funding life-saving equipment for any first responder, from tourniquets to training to these mass casualty kits that have emergency blankets, tape, and more.
Kids aren't dying immediately from the gunshot, they're bleeding out. And so if the initial first responders have tools to buy more time, then that provides more time that victim can get to secondary care.
John says it's hard to think about something happening in Bartlesville, but that's the reality. So he's happy to protect people. And Bartlesville Police says that hiring new officers and getting them trained will take several months. So in the meantime, current officers will step up in the schools. Live in Bartlesville, Kristen Weaver, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.